this kitchen. I'm trying to tap, a little walk silently, cause I don't know. I don't know what's shaking. I put my phone on a different tripod since y'all saw yesterday that I broke this.
It's probably just the floor joists under there. How the book,
Yeah, but I also think it was this tripod too, because I think this tripod was making a noise when I was walking, and this part was shaking. So I'm gonna see if it shake with this tripod. I got like this one is made out of foam-ish or whatever. It's a little bit lower. I need to just go ahead and throw this out. I don't even know why it's up in here at this point because I can't use it. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw it away. We're gonna go ahead and make these tacos. Oh, she got a 2-pound pack.
Oh, I don't know what I grabbed.
Oh, this is 1.25. Okay, that's fine. Gonna make these tacos again. We're gonna see if they work out, because I know some of y'all was laughing last time about how she said the taco shells were stale, but I ain't had nothing to do with the taco shells last time. That wasn't even on me. And
so cute.
And oh, that's Trina. Do you know which one is Trina?
Trina and Jen.
Which one is Trina? Which one is Jen? Yep, you got it. Look at it. You got it. She always gets y'all mixed up if y'all watching this. Damn, babe.
What?
I forgot. I ain't selling no damn taco shells.
It ain't none.
It's like 4 or 5 up in there. I forgot taco shells. I really did. I'll go get them though. I'm gonna make the stuff and do it. And then you bought a big old thing of cheese, but I guess you're gonna eat it, huh? So yeah, I'm gonna try these tacos again, right? Because tacos are the easiest thing to make. It shouldn't be that hard.
You throw them taco shells away?
I just threw them away today. Just threw them away before we even talked about making tacos again, because it was supposed to be chicken. And then I was like, let me throw these away because they were sitting there from last week. I threw them away, and now we need tacos. It wasn't but 2 up in there anyway. So you still would have needed some. So let me go ahead and do this, and then I'm gonna run to the store and get some more taco shells. You'll have enough to eat what you gotta eat, and then I'll just run and get another pack around the corner. I'm just gonna run the Big Lots, which is around the corner, and they better have some taco shells at Big Lots because
that's too cute. He got big quick.
I tell you, he was the prettiest baby. He really did. He really was pretty.
He got big quick.
Yeah. No, I haven't talked to nobody. She's here now.
Oh, damn, I thought it was the 13th. Did you come see?
The plane just landed.
Oh. Okay, Miss Itinerary.
I had even told you yesterday. I said you might not see me for the next couple days anyway.
Yeah. Damn, I'm over here tripping about this, huh? Oh, I didn't even know.
I went ahead and added some onions and just some jalapenos that I had in a jar that I wanted to just go ahead and get rid of. So just threw them up in here. And now, since the meat is cooked all the way through, I'm going to go ahead and add in the taco seasoning. 1 original, 1 mild. Toss it up in there, mix it up, clean up your stuff, put it back up in there, and then I mix this all together before I put the water in it. And essentially we all done. All done. I just have to cut up the onions and tomatoes and pop these few shells up in the oven, and then I'm done. I might put a little bit more taco seasoning in here because this is a little bit more than 2 pounds. And if y'all remember, like I said last time, they took all the sodium out of the taco packets. It don't really be salty enough like I like it. And like I said, when I eat tacos, they don't be like super salty, but they have some flavor. And I just like them a little bit more tasty. Back in the day, I remember tacos. Man, that seasoning used to be strong. Now it tastes like dust. So I might use a little bit. I have a little bit of taco seasoning left over from when I made tacos, not last time, but maybe the time before. And that'll cover that 0.25 pounds that was in that extra pack of ground turkey. So I made 2.25 pounds of ground turkey, and those packets, like I said, only were enough for exactly 2 pounds. And even though I did put a little bit of Lowry's in here, that's what I would normally do anyway if I was making 2 pounds of turkey. So we got this. This is all mixed together, and I'm gonna go ahead and add some water into it. About a 1/2 cup to a 3/4 cup of water, and let it do what it's gonna do. I might add a little bit more, but I like for that to get mixed together. And y'all, we good to go. I got the oven ready. I'm gonna put these taco shells on here and bake them in the oven. These gonna be some good tacos. Good tacos. Y'all, I am in Dollar General, right? Don't judge me. I just need some taco shells, and hopefully they have some in here. But let me tell y'all what happened. So I go outside. It's dark already out here. So I go outside and I open up the garage. And I wasn't paying attention to what was outside of the garage. And I turned my back and walked off to the shoe rack to get my shoes to put on to come to the store. As soon as I turned back around, I hollered and screamed so bad. It was a Vulture. Hang on a second. My daughter's calling. All right, so they didn't have, where'd that part? Oh, over here. They didn't have any taco shells. They had taco shells, but all they had was soft taco shells, and then the standing stuff. And if y'all don't know, I already talked about standing stuffed shells. You gotta put so much taco meat in the bottom of those, and then they be hard to bite into. Like, you gotta be one greedy mug to eat a standing stuff, because that's a lot of meat. You be chewing a lot. So I'm gonna go down to this other store. If not, I'm gonna have to go on down the road to Target. All right, so I am in Target, and if Target don't have no taco shells, I know something, because they should have taco shells, right? They absolutely should have some. If they don't, then it must be a conspiracy. Babe gave me her card, but I have her card on my phone, but she was like, just in case their tap doesn't work. So I'm gonna go ahead and get me something while I'm up in here too. I don't know what I want. Do I want a snack? Do I want something else? I don't know. They had a cute little dress at the front. I might go back and get that. So we'll see. Let's see if they got these taco shells. No, but I do need some. I'll get that on the next round. I do need some Band-Aids, but I'll get those later. I don't really feel like standing over there and doing all of that. But I do want some candy. I am gonna give me some candy because I'm out. That is my guilty pleasure, my vice. That's why my teeth be hurting, because I can't get away from the candy. I know you fucking lying. I just know you. Hold on, y'all. Maybe I'm in the wrong aisle. Maybe I'm in the wrong. They gonna have to get standard stuff. Ain't no regular tacos. That's foul. Oh my goodness. No, but for real. All they have is the hard and soft taco kit. I don't even need a kit. They got the 10 standing stuff, and then they got the standing stuff nacho cheese. So I'm gonna go ahead and get 2 of the kits because that'll give me 12 taco shells. But they don't have any taco shells. Like, is it a conspiracy? Like, everybody want tacos. Everybody want tacos, so standing stuff kits it is. Let's see what kind of candy I want. What kind of candy is over here that I want? Honestly, I don't really see any. These look good. The strawberry Sour Patch Kids. They're not so sour. I don't need the not so sour. Is that what the kids want? The strawberry ones? Or do I want the regular ones? So, what is the difference? Not so sour. But these are regular, but these say not so sour. I think I'm gonna get these. I'm gonna go ahead and get these. And that's it. That's it. They don't have any other good candy. Excuse me. They don't have any other good candy. I'm about tired of eating gummy clusters. Although, no, you're fine. This is a new flavor. Gummy. Ooh, I'm gonna have to try that. All right. I'm gonna get these. Thanks, babe. Let's go to checkout. Now, one thing I don't understand, for everybody in Georgia to drive like bats out of hell and act like they got somewhere to be all the time, every single day, just driving crazy. One thing they gonna do is be slow. They gonna be slow. They gonna be slow in the checkout lane. They gonna be slow moving through aisles. They gonna be slow everywhere but the damn street. And I'll be like, how the heck y'all be driving like maniacs, but y'all don't know how to push a cart? Yes, I'm irritated. Yes, I'm so very irritated. But I got the little taco shells. Now I can go back home, put them in the oven, and be good. So, anyway, thanks for coming along. I'm gonna go ahead and end these clips for the night. Y'all have y'all a good night. And let's hope this Vulture ain't at the house when I pull back up. Cause baby, if it is, I ain't getting out the car. All right, y'all, I had stopped filming after I had put the taco seasoning in the pan. But they turned out good. Baby was like, oh, these were good. These were so good. Tasted good. So, listen, I just had a little snafu. Plus, my daughter had called, so I had to stop recording anyway to talk to her. We're done. I've already packed up everything and put everything back in the cabinet. And I'm going to go ahead and edit. Oh, this is the next day vlog. I started recording. I ain't going to edit nothing yet. Tomorrow is Friday. It's a half day. Babe will be home early. And I don't know. I'm going to call and see what if my cousin made it here. Because we ain't heard nothing from nobody. So, you gonna take a shower? You hear me?
What?
Yeah, I said, well, you finna take a shower.
We finna take a shower.
I said, are you? It is 4:30 in the damn morning. Babe is on her way to work. And this guy motherfucking damn is on the porch. Oh my God.
That's what I'm saying. I said this one better not be out here.
We cannot get away from this. Oh my God.
Call the people. That's what they said. Call the people.
They ain't open now.
Somebody might be. I gotta go through the garage somewhere.
Did you knock on the door?
I'm not finna do none of that. Leave it there so I can get to the truck.
Why our house? Why?
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Just stay right there. Holler if it moves, because I got to go through the garage. Like, it came back. That's a problem. You gotta call them people.
I am gonna call the people.
And when you call them, you gotta stay watching it so it don't disappear. And they come like, where is that? No, get the fuck out of here. That dead bird was right there, but it shouldn't be still. Come on, remember that dead bird was right there?
Yeah, but this ain't. No, we moved it. Oh my God. Is this door locked?
I think I locked. Yeah, I locked it again.
You thought you was gonna be slick and walk out the store. You thought you was gonna be slick and walk out the front door this morning. Oh my goodness.
Watch it before I can get in the truck. I can't even make me none to eat. I'm getting out of here.
You started up the truck already?
No, that's what I was about to do.
You just finna get in and go, huh?
Yeah, I'm not finna. Oh, hell no. Let me get my jacket. This is. That's what I don't like. I can't even go outside.
It's hurt. It is hurt. It's a hurt bird.
Why is it right here?
But it's been by our house since yesterday morning, but it was in the middle of the street yesterday. But it walked away. It walked away. Why would I have called on a bird that walked away?
Man, you gotta call. I think you call wildlife, somebody. I don't know. But call them. You need to call them now.
They ain't open. Yo, I can't. We just can't.
I can't even sleep. I can't make no tea. I can't do nothing.
It's walking away. It's walking away. It's walking away.
Holler, bag. It's probably scared of your voice.
It done all over the fucking porch.
Oh, gee. You gonna have to clean that up.
We don't have no water hose.
No, you take it from the kitchen like hot water. I'm gonna go out the door. Holler if it look like it's coming by me.
Don't be looking at me. All right, y'all. So you know I'm looking crusty and dusty, which ain't nothing new because I usually pop on the camera looking like this anyway most mornings. But I haven't even brushed my teeth or anything. I sent my daughter that video from early this morning, and my daughter was like, oh my God, Mom. So she immediately looked it up to see. Actually, I told my daughter about it last night, and she looked it up last night, but then I told her last night that the Vulture was gone by the time I made it back home. But then at 5 o'clock this morning, I sent her the video of us early this morning seeing it again on our porch. And so she looked it up again and was like, hey, you got to make sure that you don't have any sort of gas leak because I've just read that vultures are attracted to gas leaks. And so she was like, call the gas company. So, of course, I got up and I called the gas company. Probably about 30 minutes ago, I texted them and they're here already. They went under the house. They checked our furnace. They checked our water heater. They checked the meter. They checked our vents. They checked our stove and appliances. And so nothing. The meter read 0. So that has been ruled out. I've checked the cameras. I've looked out all the windows. The meter maid, he didn't see any vulture outside. He also said he never heard that vultures are attracted to gas, natural gas. So anyway, I'm glad that's ruled out. I'm glad I don't see the vulture. I'm going to go ahead and get the vulture just pooped all over the porch and whatnot. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to sage the house again, open up some windows because just some weird stuff. I've just been talking to some friends. The dead bird that was on the porch last week, which we reconciled it with being that they ran into the window and killed itself because Babe said she heard a thump. But then like with the vulture just hanging around, I'm a little unsure, even though Babe saged already. I'm going to go ahead and do it again because the bird keeps coming back to our house. Now, I also did Google to see if vultures are attracted to black. And of course, the first thing that comes up and was like, yeah, vultures are attracted to black. And we have the blackest house on the block. But I'm like, all houses are black at night. So why did the vulture come this way? But I know that they have like super extra crazy night vision. So our house is still blacker than everybody else's house, even at night. So that could be the issue. But one of the things that our friends said, hi, Saroj, hi, Aisha, they did mention to me this morning that In any case, the Vulture is probably well, my daughter also said this after I told her the gas, we don't have a gas leak. They're like, it's a messenger bird. And obviously the bird trusts you because it is obviously hurt and it keeps reappearing at your house. So I'm going to run with that instead of thinking it's some bad omen or anything. My daughter said it is probably going to be some major change in your life. And I hope that and pray that it's such a positive change, because positive things are already happening. So, I'm gonna run with that instead of it being anything negative. But the bird was disgusting. Crows and vultures, and y'all can keep them. I mean, I understand they help cut down on like diseases and stuff because they eat dead carcasses that could possibly spread other diseases and stuff if they're not contained. So I get it, but they're still nasty and gross as AF. Okay, let me go on ahead and do this porch. Let me boil some water and throw it out there and get this stuff off the porch. But then I'm gonna go ahead and get ready and get dressed. It's been a rough one. Good morning. Happy Saturday, y'all. It is, did I say good morning? It is still morning. It's 11:30, so it's high noon. It is high noon, and we are getting ready to roll on up out of here. We got some errands to run. We've got to run to a storage unit. I'm getting ready to throw some clothes in the washing machine so that when I come back, I can put them in the dryer. We got to run to Sephora and TJ Maxx or Marshalls. We might not go to Sephora. That might be a little too far. I mean, that's no, Sephora. It's one closer. We might go to Sephora.
Is it one in Hiram?
No, it wasn't Sephora. It was Ulta. Remember, it was Ulta. And yeah, there is an Ulta in Hiram. So we might go to Ulta. And we're going to grab something to eat. And then we're going to come back to the house. But how y'all doing? Y'all, that Vulture. I showed y'all that Vulture yesterday. And it's gone. It ended up going over by my neighbor's house because I'm looking out the window at the other neighbor doing whatever they're doing. So anyway, after the whole shenanigans and we got it off our front porch yesterday in the morning, it ended up going over to our neighbor's house. But I knew it went in that direction. And then I called animal control, made the report, and then I called the neighbor and was like, hey, there's a vulture on the loose. And it's probably, I saw it coming by you. I've already reported to animal control, but if you see it again or whatever, since I don't know where it is, if you happen to locate it, then call them and give them an exact location. So the neighbor was like, okay, it actually is in our backyard right now next to our shed. And it's just been sitting there not moving. I do think it's hurt. I think the wing is broken. I pretty much knew its wing was broken when I saw it the first time I ever saw it in the middle of the street. Even though I thought it was dragging something at first, I realized that the wing was broken, but it was minding its business. It went to the other people's houses in their field, and I was like, okay, not my problem. But then, yeah, it was my problem for the night and then the next morning. So they called, but they said, hey, if it comes back over by you, call us. We're not that terribly scared. We'll shoo it off with a broom. And I said, don't be surprised if I do call y'all, because I will, Sharon, I will call y'all over here. She actually helped Babe get a snake. Before Babe killed the snake, she came and picked it up and threw it out in the backwoods. So that's that with the vulture. Huh?
I gotta go to the barber.
Oh, and then Babe has to go to the barber. So she's going to go ahead and get her hair cut so that this week when we get ready to roll out, she don't have to worry about all of that at the last minute. So, yeah. That's that. Today is a coffee day. I think I'm going to get Baby to buy me a coffee. And then it's just whatever. It's just whatever. I'll check back in.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Hi. Hello.
Braid and lock, Jill.
All
I know where it is in the other piece. But she left me a super great brush. That's a great brush. She didn't leave it. For me, but she left it.
Is it that black hard one?
And yeah.
My grandma used to have stuff like that.
Well, it's not hard though.
This ain't it.
That's mine. They might not have yours up in here. That's. She said it's the one with the.
It's braided, yeah.
Ain't the color your cap different?
You got a picture? It ain't this. It's this color.
I think she said the lid.
Oh, it got.
Yeah, she said it's this one with the locks and braids on top. Not this one. So we might have to go to the other. Unless you're getting that with the big one.
Yeah. I don't feel like, what's the point? Okay. That's it.
Yeah, that's all I need.
I feel like you watching me my payments.
Who?
That long one up there, that's the only long one you guys have? You don't have anything shorter?
Down there on the wall.
Hello, you there?
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you, you too. So while Babe is in the barbershop, she just walked in. Her appointment was at 12:30, so she's in the chair already. While we were waiting for the time to get closer for her to go in, we sat in the car and we were talking about boundaries, right? Everybody has boundaries. And a lot of us have let people cross boundaries that they don't like for them to cross. And I feel like this, setting boundaries for people in your life that don't necessarily mean any ill intention and it's labeled as just the way they are, doesn't make you a bad person. It just means that, hey, you've expressed over and over again that you don't like this, and they continue to cross it because they want their need met at that moment. And they could be like the greatest person in the world. Like, they could be very giving and very generous and very, all of the things. But the one thing that makes them, and my babe and Michelle just said it, what makes them toxic is that they keep ignoring the fact that it is something that you don't like doing. And other people may let them get away with it. Like, they can continue to cross that boundary and keep doing it over and over and over again. And that might be fine for some people, and that might be something that they can allow. But maybe for somebody like me, I'm like, hey, that's not something that I like. It's not something that I can continue to participate in, and I'm going to stop it, right? And that's that on that. And so then that makes me the bad guy, because now I have made restrictions for the good guy to not continue to do the things that everybody else allows them to do. And that thing is not necessarily a bad thing. It's just something that I don't enjoy. So look at it like that. All right, y'all. If y'all are in a place where you have like this great person in your life and they continue to do something, and I'll be more specific. I had a friend, I'm going to say an associate. I had an associate who always called me, like always called me. And I had expressed multiple times, like, hey, I don't really like talking on the phone like that. Or if it's something urgent, can you just send me an email? Or I'm not going to say urgent, but if it's something important that you'd like for me to review, can you send me an email, send me a text, or at least ask if I'm in the space to talk? And more than likely, I'm really not in the space to really talk about the stuff that they were talking about. At least shoot me a text, because I'm not a phone person. Like, I'm not a phone person. Nobody in my family calls my phone that much. The only two people that I talk to a lot are my daughter and my wife, right? And I talk to my daughter because she lives in a whole different state. There's no family there for her. So of course I'm going to make the exception to talk to her. We have a routine. She calls me on her way from work almost every day. I talk to her until she gets home. The weekends, she and I don't talk because she'd be like, Mama, I be busy. And I'm like, that's fine. I'm not expecting your call on the weekend anyway. But that does two things. One, it keeps she and I connected. And two, it helps me know that she's okay and I can hear what's going on even if she's not talking to me about it, right? So that's parental, right? That's a parental thing, and I'm gonna always make space for her to call. But there are times where I'm like, girl, I'm busy, I got to call you back, and that's cool. Like, you know, I'm not always available, but I try to make myself available for her throughout the week when she calls me when she gets off work. Now everybody else, and then my wife, you know, same thing, you know, but she calls around, you know, she'll call and talk to me for a minute. But we live together, so I don't really feel the need to necessarily talk to her all day on the phone if she calls me, because I'm like, okay, babe, I'm busy, I'm trying to do this or whatever. I'll see you when you get home, which is understandable. But sometimes I will sit on the phone with her and just listen to her breathe and just going back and forth about random stuff if we're not around each other. But other people, that I frequently see or talk to, no, y'all can't just keep calling my phone. You can't do that. And then you call and then it's about you. It's never about me. Like, it's about the stuff you have on your you're plate. You want my opinion on something. And the call is never about what is Casey doing at all. And so I draw boundaries for that. Like, you're not looking for me. You're looking for you. You're looking for yourself. Whatever I can give you, that's what you calling me for. So, no offense to you, but that's selfish. That's a bit toxic, and it's a boundary that you can't cross with me. Like, no, it's just not going to happen. It's just not. Especially when it is 99.999% of the time when you call my phone, it ain't never about me. It's never about what you can do for me. It is about what I can do for you. Is it answering a question? Is it just listening to you vent? It's not about me. And I don't feel bad about that, even though these people are great people. They just ignore things, and it's just like, nah, I'm not the one. Go call somebody else who lets you do that, or somebody who enjoys these types of things. So set those boundaries. Don't stress yourself out because you're trying not to be this mean person and trying to be available for people when they call. Everybody's grown. We'll be all right. That's it. That's all. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.